I would say that I'm a creative. I mean, the first three letters of my name is art. So I've always identified as an artist, but I enjoy building space and using space to be a bridge to community. With this space, we want to bring back the original 10 ceilings, the original baseboard, and just any of those historic components that we can restore unique to this area. I find a lot of inspiration in history. I would say between history and also traveling and being able to see like different cultures and just like how they articulate their space. Historic preservation is like very important to me as we like tell these stories of like what was once here previously. I think it's important to build upon that, and we don't always like take care of our history, but being able to like expound on what was once before is something that's important to me for sure. We're currently sitting in Bronzeville. For those of you who aren't familiar, historically black neighborhood. The building is about 100 years old, and as we purchased or as we went through that process of purchasing the building, I sat with the owner for about an hour, just talking about the history of the neighborhood, and we talked about how Jewish and black people work together in this neighborhood. A lot of times the Jewish people will own the buildings and black people would operate the businesses that were in the building. And that relationship helped to kind of stand up this neighborhood. The beginning process is a lot of conversation, just understanding like what either the client wants or what I want to get out of the project. Just a lot of conversation around ideation. What does it look like? Once we kind of have those conversations and flesh out like direction that we want to go, moving into like mood boards and look and feel, overall aesthetic. And then from there, we're jumping into like overall design. What kind of finishes, what kind of logo touches do we want to do? So it really depends on the project. That kind of guides like how we approach it. But I would say conversation is like that first step. So as you're coming into the space, we're using all of the surfaces as storage, but also as creative expression. But as you're looking at the wall, it's a mixture of both. Some of them are gifts that people have given us. Some of them are artists' work from the community. Some of them are posters from just my travel. I'm like infatuated with like print, having printed material, being able to touch and feel. So when I travel, I'm looking for books, business cards, and posters. So when somebody walks into this space, I want them to like feel like, okay, I can create in here. The barbershop up front is like, I'm coming here to get a trim. I want to feel attractive or handsome after I leave here. So when you walk in, those are the kind of feelings that we want people to have.